more than 2,000 years ago, the Roman philosopher Seneca wrote something that still changes lives today. He said, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor strengthens the body." Most people spend their lives wishing for fewer problems. But what if your struggles are actually preparing you for something greater? Deep within a vast forest lived a tiny firefly unlike any other. He was born blind. He couldn't see the moon, the stars, or even his own light. The other insects pitied him. Some even laughed. They believed a firefly that couldn't see was useless. But while the firefly lacked sight, he gained something extraordinary. His hearing became sharper than anyone else's. He could hear leaves rustling from far away. He could hear water flowing deep in the forest. He learned to listen where others only looked. Every night, the blind firefly heard a distant sound. It was faint, almost impossible to notice. Yet he listened carefully. Somewhere beyond the hills, water was flowing. He didn't know it yet, but that sound would soon save countless lives. Then disaster struck. A terrible drought swept across the forest. Rivers vanished, ponds dried up. The ground cracked beneath the animals' feet. Fear spread everywhere as water became harder and harder to find. The strongest animals searched for days. The eagle scanned the skies. The deer explored distant valleys. The fox followed every trail he could find. Yet nobody discovered a single drop of water. Finally, the blind firefly stepped forward. "I think I know where water is," he said. The animals stared at him in disbelief. How could a blind firefly succeed where everyone else had failed? With no better options left, the animals decided to follow him. Guided only by sound, the firefly led them through thick forests, rocky hills, and winding paths. Then suddenly, the trees opened. Before them flowed a massive hidden river. Crystal clear water stretched as far as the eye could see. The animals could hardly believe it. The forest erupted with joy. Their lives had been saved, and the one who saved them wasn't the strongest or fastest. It was the tiny blind firefly everyone had underestimated. But life wasn't finished testing them. Weeks later, a massive wildfire exploded across the forest. Flames raced through the trees. Smoke filled the sky. Panic spread everywhere. The smoke became so thick that nobody could see. The eagle lost his vision. The deer lost direction. Even the clever fox became confused. Suddenly, everyone was as blind as the firefly. But unlike the others, the firefly wasn't afraid. He had spent his entire life navigating without sight. He listened carefully and followed the sound of the river. One by one, the animals followed him, through smoke, through fear, through chaos. Eventually, they reached the river and escaped the flames. At that moment, everyone understood something powerful. The weakness they had, mocked for years, had become the reason they survived. The firefly could not see the stars above him, yet he smiled. For the first time, nobody felt sorry for him. They finally saw his true strength. Most people focus on what they don't have: more money, more talent, more opportunities. But success rarely belongs to those who have everything. It belongs to those who use what they have better than everyone else. Your greatest weakness may be hiding your greatest strength. And one day, it may become the very thing that saves you. Ending quote. Don't curse your limitations. Learn how to use them.